Hello, I'm Ed Raby, otherwise known as the Rabyd Atheist, although now I'm probably going to be the artist formerly known as the Rabyd Atheist, a former pastor turned atheist now, compassionate anti-theist. Welcome to my channel. This will probably be the last video of the Rabyd Atheist. The reason is, after a lot of debate with myself, I thought perhaps I would restart this channel at some point, but I'm not going to. I think this will be the last video that I upload to the channel, and that's because I've started a new channel called Simple Life Philosophy. I'll leave the link in the description in case you want to join me there. I'm still on occasion on that channel talking about deconversion and my atheism and why the argument for God isn't convincing to me, but it's now, I guess I've had a change of heart where atheism is not the core of who I am or my activism or any kind of activism whatsoever. I really am trying to move from deconverting as far as getting over the past, and I'm now really trying to move forward with this philosophy of life that's simple to understand and simple and straightforward. Just trying to be a good human being and moving forward into the future. I think the problem with this channel, for me, is it always delves up the past, and I don't think I want to live in the past anymore. I do think that someday I will write a book about my deconversion process, and maybe that'll get published, but for now, I want to lay it to rest for a while, and I want to come back to it in a year or two when I have a clearer mind and a clearer head. I originally kind of stopped posting on this channel for a couple of reasons. One, my posts were starting to get a little political and a little social issue related, which is, while I have a political science degree and other things, I'm not really comfortable completely with that. I'm more comfortable with building bridges than fueling an already divided issues that exist. So I don't want to head down that road. I also found that as a teacher, posting on social media of any type can be very dangerous, as some of you are very well aware. And so I kind of dropped this channel mostly because I realized I just can't stay on it on YouTube anymore and be a teacher and take the risk, especially in Texas, a Bible Belt state, of having some repercussions for being an atheist. The fact of the matter is, while I was down there, I did face a few things when people found out I was an atheist. There was a couple of things and a couple incidences that I really don't think were very appropriate or positive. But I think that's kind of neither here nor there at this point for the channel. So I have started a new channel called Simple Life Philosophy. Once again, I'll leave the link in the description, where I'm focused more on moving from the past and dealing with the scars and the anguish of the past, and now trying to rebuild something for the future with whatever time left I have on planet Earth. And so I want to focus more on building something than kind of deconstructing my deconversion. I think me and my therapist are working on what little evidence is there. And so for those of you concerned about my welfare, understand that I still have my therapist again, which I didn't have while I was in Texas. I think that was part of the problem. I had a lot of basically interesting issues, and now it's theorized, and the more I study the topic, the more I realize that it very well could be true that I am maybe perhaps slightly on the autistic scale, which is why I have such a problem with social situations and reading social cues and things like that. Give me a book to read and ask me to explain it, and I'm your dude, but when I get into those social situations, I'm just not as comfortable. Makes dating difficult, things like that, now that I'm divorced. So there's a lot of things that have happened, and a lot of revelations that have come out of my time in Texas, and now I'm moving forward with my life, and I'm trying to get myself on a good footing. And there have been a great deal of highlights for this channel, and I'm going to leave the videos on this channel, and I'm going to leave this channel up. But I'm going to shut the comments off today, and I'm going to basically just leave it up and have it be a place where people can come, and if they're deconverting, hopefully parts of my story will help them out, maybe reconnect them to me in Simple Life Philosophy, and help move this channel have this channel remain a positive thing for those that are deconverting. I'm just, more interested in building bridges of philosophy where I can dialogue with theists about other issues and how we can cooperate on other issues, how maybe atheists and theists can bury the hatchet, so to speak, from time to time to do what's in their common best interest. And that's something that I want to explore. I think part of the reason is I'm very compassionate towards those that are still in the faith, whatever faith it may be, because I understand how that traps you, and I don't have the same animosity towards those people that I see some atheists have towards people that believe, and I just don't have that animosity because I know what it's like to be deluded, and I know what it's like to be in that situation. So I have a lot of compassion there. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm standing with the channel. I want to thank all of you that have supported and subscribed over the years. You can still subscribe to this channel. It's just my comments section on every video will probably be severely restricted, which I do regret, but I just don't have time to monitor them anymore as I switch to a new channel. So once again, this has been Ed Rabyd, the artist formerly known as the Rabyd Atheist, signing off. I'm going to call this closing the channel, but I'm putting the closing in quotes. Who knows? Maybe I'll reopen the door, and maybe I'll come back here and be the Rabyd Atheist once again. But until then, I'm going to put the close sign on the door and leave the exhibits up, just so people can browse. So thank you once again for your support over the years, and I appreciate every single one of you. I hope most of you will join me at Simple Life Philosophy so we can reconnect, and that we can have our discussions once again on various issues. Thanks once again, and you guys have a great day.